Hello, everyone. Don't worry, Al. I am too. Oh, what a Monday, am I right? It's Wednesday. That's the joke. All right. So, here's what we got. It's coming along. I think this is actually looking pretty good. A whole place, even. Who knew it was possible to have a whole place in a game like this? I'm not satisfied with the rust on the barrels, but it's fine. Added a little bit of rust to the containers. Hi, Willow. You come out, walk off. And then, oh, a villain. A villainous pig. All the rewards, like the little treasures to find. Yeah, because I don't even have those yet. Yeah. Now, coins will be a different matter altogether. Alright, decor, grass. Let's add a little extra grassy grass here. This is a multi-mesh, which means we can basically get away with adding a ton of these without incurring significant performance costs. Oops, don't put that one there. Looks good. Will any of the containers open? I think I would like to have a variant that is open that you have to walk through or something. Yeah, nice and overgrown. I really like the way things look behind the fence. That turned out really nice. I think it's cool. I think it's cool and epic. Lots of just splattered greenery there. Yeah, the fence turned out nice. The path looks nice and clean. There's some pigs running around. It's everything you could ever hope for. Tire area good. Yeah. It's looking good. I would like, before I make a battle backdrop, like when you get into a fight, we have a special backdrop based on the area. I think I will have a separate backdrop for A and B versus C. I don't even know if C is going to have any combat. We'll see. I think I'd like to figure out what we wind up doing with Area B. Yes, one more screen, and that's going to be the big shift between the industrial area and more agrarian Frogville. And then you'll actually get to Frog Village outskirts. This area, I think we could extend this out a bit and make it a bit wider. Like kind of redo some of the stuff going on in this area, so that there could be a couple of fights before you get kind of to the relative safety of this zone. And that's kind of the transition. Yeah. Probably not actually through the fields, but, you know, closer to the, like, have a little bit of a spot where you're walking and you can see more of them. Yeah. Some of the rolling hills in the background and some windmills dotting the landscape. I think that would be fun. All right. We're going to do some graffiti, right? Is that the idea? let me check a thing. Somewhere I have a list of, okay, collision layers. This collision layer 2 is actors, 1 is non-actors. So I think we're gonna try something here. You know what? I don't know whose graffiti it will be. We're just gonna create various graffitis. So I'm gonna try and slap a element here. Okay, so the idea is that this is graffiti. This is how the system will work. So right now it's pointing down. Do I need to? There we go. You can kind of see it there. What I need to confirm is, does it or does it not project onto the player? This is a decal object. Yes, it does, in fact, project onto the player. And any sprite that walks through it. Unless, perhaps, I can adjust the layers? No, because that wouldn't make any sense, would it? Does that do it? Let me mess with some... Let me fiddle with some dials here. Huh. What layer is our actor? I don't even know. Well, okay. All right, that's okay. That's okay. We have some options. Add dabble is... Now, there's an idea. There's an idea. With a hip-hop cap on. Classic Dabble with his trademark hip-hop cap. Oh yeah, a little lurk. Okay. Beady. Beady. This will be interesting. All right, let's I guess try some things here. What are we allowed to do? Okay, not watercolor. Gotta find a nice way to do graffiti easily. Definitely not. Maybe. If only for the fact that we get a mono-rotational thing, Bopper. Mono-rotational as long as I don't tilt. How does one graffiti? Alright, first thing I need to do is look up pictures of graffiti. There's a lot of layering for like complex areas. Making a font. There is always the fun little like just wacky big bubble letters with accentuation all over. Yeah, hyper stylized. Very, very interesting sort. I think one of the big things for just spray paint. If we just go for like just spray paint graffiti, then what we want to see is like slight bits of drippiness. I know it's all spray paint, but I mean like, you know, defacing graffiti. What else we got here? This is cool and all, but how to make the drips is the tricky part. Something kind of like that. Kind of gets the general idea. This is perhaps a bigger problem than we initially thought. This will be tricky. It's like, are we going for street art or just tagging the side of whatever? What else can we try here? What about this one? How's this look? Yeah, like have a little bit of everything. Give a nice, let's try a nice lurk here. Let's see what that would look like. See, I've already miscounted here. Oh yeah, some good stay outs. Kind of stencil. Pigs only. There we go. This could be fun. There's one. Color. I mean, black is good. And then maybe this brush, just try and add some drips. How does spray paint usually drip? Just all around, wherever there's lots of ink, or wherever there's lots of paint. Actually, that kind of looks pretty good. That's a decent effect right there. Exactly. Let's see, can I do like if I go a little bit smaller on this, can I get some really thin? thin, drippy bits. Honestly, that does the trick, I feel like. And the devil bleed at me with realistic blood. No, I think that's good. Yeah, all right. Some smudging of the paint. Let's see what we can do. What can we do? See, in Photoshop, I'd probably have a better set of tools for actual smudging. Yeah, we may touch up some of it in Photoshop. Okay. Let's try a big cheese. What a big cheese. The idea being that it would be from the rats. So let's see here. Something like that to start with. Alpha lock it for now. That, and then what is some harsh black? Invert on this side. Oh yeah, they're gonna look super good, super trendy. And then you'd want to do like a nice black outline that's really crisp. That already looks pretty good. That does not. Yeah. They're round. Make that pop. It's pop, pop, popping. There it is. There's my cheese. There's my cheese art. We're just gonna have a bunch of them on the same image that we can just paste around as we need to. I think that's fine. What else we got? What else we got? Oh, hang on. I need to go check on something. My plan is to grab the P-switch as it falls, and then do a runoff. Oh my goodness! The cheese! All right, here we go. All right, chat, I'm not gonna look. You have to direct me. Onward to the finish line. How we doing? We okay back there, everybody? Good job. You've proven yourself worthy. Not what I wanted you to do. Here we go. All right. Little Toadette is still under the weather. Now, it's not uncommon for her to wake up during the first couple hours of the night and be completely delirious. That's happened a lot lately, not just while she's been sick. I usually just, ask her if she's okay, and then she kind of mumbles something incoherent. Like she's still not fully conscious, and then she goes back to sleep. Tonight she actually asked a question during that phase. I hear her crying. I go down and check on her, and just with all the emotion of a small child, she just asked me, almost sobbing, "How long is grass?" Prepared to answer this question. Yeah, she doesn't remember. She doesn't remember. I think she said something else that makes me think she was still kind of there tonight, but she does not remember these interactions come morning. All right, so the time fly. Let's see here. So we would want a graffiti clock, but like it's gotta have like a really harsh angle, I'm looking to see if I can find any examples, but I cannot. Beware the time flies. Like a claw machine, like Bigby. We just put a bunch of Dabble Worlds. No, because some of the Dabble Worlds, yeah, we're doing graffiti. Some of the Dabble Worlds enemies are going to be in this game. Digby confirmed. A little bit of this is helping. Just really sell the spray paint. Digby leaked. Gross. All right, let's see here. Let's give him a big. How do you do a circle in perspective? That's a weird one, right? Why don't we just do that? How do we do that, and then we do... Oh, there we go. Okay, well then, in that case, let's draw it front-facing first. Why don't we just give the clock wings? But like big, crazy. That doesn't look very good. Give me some wings. Yeah, maybe that's our problem. They should be facing... The curve should be going the other way. Time flies. There it is. Okay, but... I need some white, because this is not going to be on a transparent spot. Okay, good. Now merge those up. And let's have some drips. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's what we want. Time flies. Visual pun. An arrow. An arrow. For actually, like, something we can actually use and point to things would be fun. But, like, more of a pop arrow. Like a real, like... something like this. Hi, Ponce. I am making a game in the style of the old Paper Marios. It's one of my favorite games. So that is what we are trying to do. Yeah, we've been on this project for about 7 months now. And it's coming along pretty well. That. Something like that. Yeah, I think the graffiti will really make this area look really cool. And then give it a little bit of the classic, some drips. Cool. I kind of want to put a background behind that one. Let's do yellow. Let's do big old yellow. Too big. Got a fuzzy Got a little bit fuzzy there. Let's give it white. Let's try that. Yeah. Teal? More teal? I mean, yeah, the color does absolutely rock. I'm just worried it's going to be too repetitive. Sky blue. Now we're thinking. Yeah. Love it. All right. Got it. Let's see here. Snail eyes. Big ol' snail eyes that can pop up out of the ground. Yes. Turtle will love it. He loves all things snail. That's the one. That's the one. Actually, right like that is great. Just doing graffiti. It's fun. It's fun. The graffiti is fun to do. I gotta admit. Okay. Squeeze this one up in here. Let's see here. What's a fun little thing we can add in? Two eyes. That's one right there, and the other is just the same, but flipped. Looking at this, I kind of want to reduce that amount of bleed. It's gonna be too obvious when we repeat it. How about stencil graffiti? You know, what's the style for that? How does that work? What does that look like? When you do stencil graffiti, let's get the pig emote. Get this guy right here. Not that one. I want him with his legs. Trying to capture this this GIF at just the right frame. Hang on, there we go. Well, you know what? I could just as easily just pull it out of the Dabble Worlds art. Yeah, stencil graffiti. The GitHub. Dabble worlds, images, enemies. Yeah, exactly. You get it, Al. You get it. You get it. All right. So we're gonna take a pig. Haven't you ever seen a pig? Go to that guy. Let's open that with Krita. You got Fuzzy. How do I make, let's see. What's the interpolation settings? Like when I'm resizing. Nearest neighbor algorithm. But where is that? I know I want nearest neighbor algorithm, but like where is the setting for tool settings configure? Krita, nearest neighbor. Where is it? Where is it? Tool options of the transfer. Okay, okay. So in the tool options, there we go. That's the one. We'll change it back to ByCute for next time. Oops. Okay. Hello? There we go. Hello? What's going on here? Takes a long time to move it. Not a fan of that, but okay. All right, what I'm gonna do, I think this would be the way to do this, is I'm gonna take dry bristles. Look at that. I'm gonna select these pixels. Oops. What did I just do? Okay, we're good. Then I'm going to invert, or no, that's it. Is that it? Oh wait. Ah. No. I want to select not the eye. Invert selection. Delete. Okay, and then I'm going to select the inverse here. There he is. Except for that part on the end. Looks all right. I'm gonna give it a little bit of, just a little bit of, oh. What, like a little bit of, it's fine. Really good with creative stuff. Thank you, Willow. I've worked. There would be no reason for that to be here. I've worked with like image editing stuff a lot, and so I've picked up a lot of shortcuts over time. All right, let's should make sure we save this. Don't want to lose anything. I like the stencil pig. That's fun. Let's see here. What else can we plop onto this? We got a lot of fun things here. It would be nice to get like a handful more. Is there any other references? Well, we could add a lizard. We could add a lizard. Who's to say? We couldn't have a lizard. Lizard party! We're gonna make him really stylized. Lizard toes. Finally happened. There he is. That's him. That's a good-looking little graffiti lizard. Yeah. All right, what else do we want? What are some fun little... You know what? I know what we need. I have an idea. Let's get a nice, like, orange. Get my color selector. Let's see here. Just... Um, 5 pixels. Good. Good. He'll love it. It's like, you wouldn't quite be able to tell what it is. It's like, is that supposed to be a G, or what am I looking at here? A casual player will not know.
The wheel of fate is a fickle mistress.
There we go. Oh, let's get a really crappy Mog smile. Sound not found. Oh, because it's all one command. Sound random. Thought sound random would work, but maybe not.
Hey, cut it out.
Give me a Mog. Let's see. Oh yeah. Give me the... Something like that. That's looking real good there. All right, we got a tiny bit of room for one very small extra little bit. What fun references can we put in? Like we could make a whole nother sheet of these. This is fun. This is absolutely fun. Let's see what else we got. Our emotes. Could just have some kind of abstract spray of just red spray paint. About that looks too. I was going for loss. I was going for the loss glyph. Let's see, hexagon shape. What can we combine? Like some kind of binary. That could be actually fun. Do some kind of binary or even Morse code glyph. It's just a little some kind of Easter egg. Let's see here. We could pretty easily get up to 128 or 256 or 512 probably, but like becomes tricky to. Let's see. Let me look for inspiration in the Discords at our emotes. No. Rover. We've already got a snail. Snail is already there. That's not right. That's not right, Mac. That's not 6. That's 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 48. That's 54. Oh, I bet that's the binary for the ASCII character 6. But it's not a numeric 6. That is the number 54. That's why I didn't use 6, is because I was like, well, 6 is just going to be 110. That's not very funny. What else? Line. Gear. How about just a little plus, like a D-pad. Really sketchy. Oops, I put that in the same layer. There we go. Just some extra something or other to throw into an otherwise already busy spot, hopefully. It's a Red Cross. All right. There it is. There's our first sheet of graffiti. Save it as a ping. All right. I'm gonna put that under drain pipes art. Most bosses will not be in an area where there's going to be graffiti. The graffiti is pretty much going to be around this area of the game only. Okay. Let's splotch some graffiti on here. Graffiti. Yeah. Oh, I gotta make sure that I use a texture map. Or texture atlas. What is that? How do you make that? Create new resource. Atlas texture, that's the one. So an atlas, a texture atlas basically lets us grab specific regions of an image and use each region individually. So we do this. So what I should probably do is have a folder for graffiti tags. So then we can edit the region and specify, okay, I want to use this. And there, now we have a texture representing that one bit. Call that one lurk. And then we can, then we can duplicate that, or clock, where we just edit the region. Make sure it just barely contains everything we need. And then we'll duplicate it again for look. Lizard, 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 lizard. Mushroom, mushroom. We need one for cheese. And one for arrow. And we'll do one for cross. Admittedly, a pretty simple one. One for bog. One for pig. Pig, 6 lizard. Lizard. Okay, there we go. Now we've got our graffitis. So now we just plop our decal on here. And if this worked the way it did not work the way I expected to. Dang it. Should be using Atlas texture. Huh. Maybe I didn't need to do all this. No, wait, no, this is an Atlas texture. Cheese is an Atlas texture. So if I plop this onto here, why am I seeing the entire region? That's weird. More lizard party. All right, hold on. Godot, decal, Atlas texture, decal, region. Texture 2Ds associated with decals are automatically stored in Texture Atlas, which is used for drawing the decals so all decals can be drawn at once. Does that mean that it won't let me do the thing? That doesn't seem right. Filter clip. What does that do? Oh, yes, please. Cannot blit rect in compressed or custom image format. Whoa, okay, okay. So I think maybe decals can't support regions? Hang on, there's gotta be something. There's gotta be something to this. They did add... What? Dubu. You have no idea. It was productive. Detect, change compressed to disabled on the import. So import on this. Import as compressed to. As disabled. That is already the case. Well, we'll figure that out, I guess. It sure is. Here, let's plop this whole block in. See how this looks here. Honestly, not bad. These are fun. What do you mean? Yeah, I think it's more of a, like a G. if I was guessing.
50.
Hudson, thank you for those 50 months in a row. That's almost a year. All right, so what do we think? What do we think here? Obviously, we still have problems because I can't get it to split the texture out for some reason. But these are fun. These can be, like, really stretched up big. That's the plan, at least. I think it'll look cool. And overlapping, if we can. I don't know. I don't know for sure. We're gonna try. Like, I don't know why. Like, that's a very strange issue. Let's see here. Godot, Decal, Atlas. Why is that? Why does that not work? Okay, yep, supports this. Uh-huh. Right. UV region. Shader parameters. Different texture sets. This has not been done. No. Yeah, it seems like... I would hate to do... we might have to do separate images per decal. I can't find a way for Texture Atlas to work. Somebody could just guess a letter. It'd be really easy. Oh no. Al, what have you done? Now everybody's like, Charizard. Charizard. Wait, somebody already guessed Charizard. There's two Pokemon with the same A positions. Dragonair. That all makes sense now. So I'm wondering if we can... I wonder how the overlapping of decals works. Edward close. figure out something we can do with these. But we've at least proven the concept of the of graffiti sprite sheet kind of thing, in that we can smash out a bunch of little graffiti decals pretty quickly. It would be nice to have another set of like 10 more. Just so they don't repeat as much. A big cartoon bomb. Except it's not like just a bomb, it's like it's also something else circular, but it has a fuse. Yeah, it has a face. Exactly. Now, something else I need to do is make sure that it doesn't actually draw on the characters. So we already found that there is something going on where that will happen. So we need to figure out some magic with layer masks, in addition to everything else we're doing here. It's a mouse, yeah. Mice are not typically very round, like a bomb. But I'm sure we can find something. Ugh. A circular bird of some sort? You may be onto something. All right. 2 more minutes. A square bird. Absolute insanity. Five-pointed bird. Having a giggle. I like the stencil pig. That's fun. The stencil pig is fun. Don't be ridiculous. Twenty-sided bird. That should have been the evolution of Doduo. Skip 3 altogether. Straight to 20. More bird per bird. 30 seconds. I still need to figure out what our, like, baby puzzle for babies is on screen B. I think I'd like to have some verticality in the terrain. I don't want to do slopes very much. I feel like the character movement works a lot better with block terrain. Like, we can do ramps and stuff, but not like organic rolling hills. The art style does not pair well with hills. Probably not a key. I'm thinking more along the lines of like, you know, turn something gear-shaped and a thing happens. All right. Let's move this decal. Let's figure out how this is going to work. Yeah, see, this is a problem. So notably, you don't really cast a shadow. It's any texture in that block gets this appended to it. So, how can we filter that? What are our options here? So we have layers. So, Godot decal layers. Visual instance layer. It's not physical collision layers. So what's a visual instance layer then? How do I do anything with a visual instance layer? Remote, room, player. Where does visual interest layer lie on? Is that part of Sprite 3D? No? Maybe? Visual instance layer. By default, decals affect all layers. Okay, decal layer, effect player, blah, blah, blah. One screen puzzle. Sprite 3D. It should be in Sprite 3D. There should be a visual instance layer. Somehow. Where does that live? There we go. Here we go. Visual instance 3D has layers. Ooh, it's per Sprite 3D. I can probably adjust the script that manages these sprites, right? Maybe. Let's pull up player. No, let's pull up sprite, actor sprite handler. All right, subsprites. For every sprite, there's an equal but opposite sprite. All right, grab the sprites. What are these sprites called? All right, they have something called property layers. It's just called layers? Okay. Not that I don't 100% believe you. But layers. All right, come on now. Copy this value. Is it just 2? That can't be right. I mean, I guess it could be. It could be right. All right, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Put it on layer 2. Do we still see people? Yes. Okay, now can we mess with the decal? The decal's layers. Well, interesting. Very interesting. Restart it. Let me see it again. Let me see it again. It's not hitting that. There's no such function called layers. That's the sprite 2D, isn't it? It is. Okay, that's why that's not working. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Sub viewport / sprites, yeah. So what I want is actually in children. And just sprites.getDescendants. Try that. I'm trying to change the visual layer programmatically for all actors. Okay, that did work. They're now on layer 2, but it's still drawing to layer 1. Right, remote. Layer, sprites, sprite 3D, visual he's on layer 2. I can put him on layer 3 if I want to. Then this decal, Coal Mask. Coal Mask. Ah, there it is. That's where it was. Okay, I found it. It's the Coal Mask right here. I want to call out 2 here. And now it will only apply to things that aren't actors. Thank you for that, Lizard Party. Yes, that did it. That did it. Okay. Next step. The next step. It looks, yeah, it's fine. They're fine. They're fine. But, unfortunately, we need to break it out into 1,000,000 pieces. Because we can't seem to do an atlas texture for decals, which surprises me, but it's fine. Okay, now I'm just going to save a ton of things. Let's make a new folder for this. This is all going to happen just off camera. Okay, that one's called Lurk. A lot of these are based on emotes. How fun is that? look. Chopping it up. Cheese. I really like how the clock turned out. Actually, a lot of these I'm quite satisfied with. Considering they were just like, scribble, 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 how's that look? Yeah, fine. And it's like, oh, actually, these are kind of nice now. I mean, I'm not quitting my day job or anything, but honestly, I'm quite satisfied with the look of them. Once we get them all split up, it'll be even better. Because then we can individually scale them, rotate them, overlay them. I don't know how the overlaying is going to work. I don't know what that's going to be like. We'll see. Arrow. Totally a G. The lizard of the party. Oh yeah, the pig stencil. One of my favorites. Okay, close that out. There we go. Graffiti folder. And now let's mess with some stuff. Get rid of this decal. No longer using it. Scenes, graffitis. Get rid of all these. Yep, move them all. Add all of these. Boom. Okay, now add a decal again. Let's get... let's start with a, get a pig. Okay, make sure the coal mask is set. Why does he look like that? Oh, that's why. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think I would prefer this one to be over here. Cool. We can scale it down. And yeah, there we go. Line it up better. Pig. Pig stencil. Then we duplicate and swap it out for a different thing. Like this one. Duplicate again. Love it. And then let's throw on the big clock. Except let's... Oh, I see. These are by default square, regardless of their actual sizes. Okay, that's noteworthy. So we have to stretch it out ourselves. So if does the order affect which one is drawn on top? Ooh, no. There's A-B fighting, or Z fighting, or whatever you want to call it. That is important to note. Make it big. That's the one. That's the one. Oh, so I want... Okay, so I probably have to do sorting if I want to really adjust. Yeah, look at that. Okay, that does it. That does it pretty well. Okay, so I do have some control over it. This one can be scaled down a bit. Cool. I'm now noticing these are ever so slightly transparent, which can be, well, I mean, you know, they're supposed to have transparency, but that I don't want to happen. Yeah, exactly. Like if I'm spinning like 4 of them for just one little block here, and I don't want them to be heavily repeated. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Well, hang on now. I do not actually see it being see-through. So where is that coming from, Mr. Man? Why is this, like, slightly see-through? Mission energy? No. Albedo mix. Looks fine. Normal fade? No, not that. Distance fade? Not gonna enable that. Huh. Well, I guess I could just move the big one up so it doesn't actually overlap. Yeah, gotta be careful not to actually let it touch this. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of transparency thing in play here. I can't tell exactly what it is. Very interesting. Okay, let's keep that in mind. All right, cool. Now let's see what this place looks like with a little bit of extra flavor around the walls. Yeah, you know what? I like it. Evocative. What's that mean? What does that mean? It's 3 o'clock? What? What are you telling me? Watching you. Yeah, maybe a little bit on the containers here, and then this area will pretty much be good. The idea is that people traditionally aren't going to travel too far outside of this area. Okay, what is this one going to be? I want to use the arrow on this one. There you go. Can the player get in front of these tanks? Yes, this area is allowed, and so there's probably going to be a little secret back here. Not much of a secret. Maybe just a guy to talk to. Maybe a little treasure. Definitely hiding a treasure behind these barrels here. 100%. A little something, something. Give me a lizard! Love him. There we go. Well, this area's got a lot more character. Should that arrow be facing left? I want to point the player towards their initial goal. We can always change it later if we so choose. Something here, maybe optional. Could even be a side quest much later. I like leaving areas that we can fill in with more details later points. All right, let's take this. I guess we'll add it under here. tabs. Why am I not copying this? Tab. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Okay, cool. Cat! Ah, right. Okay, so this needs that. I guess. I don't know. What's going on here? Fine. It's fine. No, it's not fine. Okay. Plop. Oh. Well. There we go. Now we're lined up with 0. Okay, so this is the zone, the actual exit zone. You touch it, you get exited. This leads to B left. We don't have a B left yet. We don't have a map B yet, but it will lead to B left once that exists. Entry point. Entry point. You enter the map and wind up here, but you start loading from here. That's it. That's how this works. That's how this system works. It's that simple. We need a second tab. This one does not need dirt, but we'll keep the dirt regardless. Okay, this one needs to be rotated properly. Rotate it background this way. Lift it on up. Push it in. Get rid of the dirt. Amazing. Entry point. That is the right side of the map, and this one is the left side of the map. The exit zone going to 00/back B dash right. So now let's make that. Let's make that actual location. So we need to add a CSG box, subtraction mode, move it on over here, make it bigger. Make it exact. Make it go really far, but it doesn't matter. Okay, and then we need an exit and enter. For the right exit. Bless you. Add a node 3D called right exit. Give it enter in an exit node. Paste them all in. Once you touch that zone, you will be transported. So make it count. Exit goes to A left. And this is the interpoint called right. We're going to enter to right about there. Initialize right about there. Okay. That might work. Let's find out. Can I leave drain pipe now? A little bit of Z fighting. I'm here. Can I go back? Yes. Aha. Ha ha ha. Okay. This is like just wiggly and weird. But why? That shouldn't be fighting it. Okay, there it goes. It's better now. It's fine now. Okay, we'll put a little frame around that later when we're adding more detail. But that's it. That's how you get out. It's not just going to drop you out here. There's going to be some fanfare. Like, chapter 1 is now beginning. Da 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 da. And play a little ditty. Give you a subtitle for the chapter. Snails on the trails. That's a working title. Okay. That's there. That one is there, and it is not long enough. There we go. All right, we need another invisible wall. But we're going to do this one with CSG. Because I'm finding the beauty in CSG as of late. This can go way high. Subtraction mode, amazing. As long as this just reveals this, then we're pretty well set. Tell it that it does use collision and it's invisible. There we go. I think that should do it. We should be blocked in here now. Yep, can't get out through the front. Can't get out through the side. That's it. We did it. I like that. Collaborative graffiti. Oh, thanks, Soul. Can you guess what my favorite GameCube game is? All right, yeah, I'm digging it. I think this little area is looking pretty good. So you may it's Metroid Prime. So this is a fun little thing. This tiny bit of detail right here, this is false perspective. I don't know why I bothered making it false perspective. I'm not constrained in the amount of space I'm taking up, but for some reason I decided, you know what? I'm gonna make it a fake vanishing point because I don't know, whimsy. It's like, why not? Why did I do it? I don't know. I just thought that looked good. All right, I think we've got enough little background details. Yeah, for practice. That's why, Al, you get it. Yeah, I think it's this little region here is we got it. All right, I'll hide this again. I don't want to see it. It displeases me. Got the graffiti decals looking good. Yeah. Boom. That is a complete area. It is small. It is so small. You go past 2 enemies. We spent 2 nights making a little transition that you can clear through in like 5 seconds. Now we need 1 million more. We need 100 of these. The classic 100 of something. The next room over is the next project. And it's a big one because once we get room B done, we have successfully connected chapter 1, like all that work we did last year, to prologue, all the work we've been working on for like the last month or so. Finally bridging the gap and having one contiguous region that you can traverse, that you can just go. We will be able to walk all the way from Drainpipe, the hub, through the back infrastructure area, through the scrapyard here, through Frogtown, through the cave, all the way to the Chapter 1 dungeon. And I'm pretty satisfied with that. I think that's pretty cool. There's a good chance that this is where, like, when we make a demo, there's a pretty good chance that this is where the demo will spit you out to start, is right here. So we really do want this area to look good and feel good. Yeah. Maybe we'll start you out in Drainpipe, I don't know. Like, start you out in Drainpipe post mission delivery. So that it would technically, in a full playthrough, be your second time in the back area. So that you immediately get ambushed by the rat mini boss. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure where I want to put players for a demo. I guess it depends on the audience. Like, I want to have a demo out for other people to play around with and just kind of like, hey, this feels a little bit floaty. I don't like this. I think this looks weird on my monitor. That kind of stuff. Mostly internal community demo. But then really polish for here's the real deal. This is attention entire world. This is what I want to make. Are you interested? And those are 2 very different demos, to be fair. Because you got to get people kind of bought in. Yeah, in the pilot episode. You got to get people kind of bought into the world and the flavor. Like, this is unique. This does not look like an area that exists in Paper Mario. I guess you know what it is. It is akin to Harvest Moon versus Stardew Valley. Like, this is a Stardew Valley kind of area. Stardew Valley did a really good job of not shying away from, like, some areas just kind of look crappy and run down. That's the truth of it. But there's something kind of still whimsical about it. Like in Paper Mario, everything's very fun and polished. There's not like the junk by the side of the road in Thousand Year Door that much. Like even Rogueport, which is supposed to be the junky town of just garbage and crime, like it's very quaint. I want rust on things. I want big chemical tanks of unknown use. Like what did they store in that? I don't know. Who cares? Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's perfectly safe. So next time, mission is start on room B. The transition towards Frogtown. So this is what I think we will probably like double this, add a few little enemies here and there, so that you have a little bit of a danger along the road. That said, we probably need some different enemies to fight, not just pigs. We want to get some pigs with helmets, some pigs with balloons, not just in combat, but on the field as well. It's very important. I'm tentatively thinking of maybe like a train yard? Like a little train yard? Fight a worm. Why not? Have a worm. Okay, I don't like this. I had a good reason for doing this, but now that I've done it... Fight the train! Suplex the train! That's the UV. I want to mess with the scale of this thing. That's the problem there, with messing with the scale of it. You get that. Okay, so I would do this, then mess with the scale of this. Bring it down to 2.6. Bring it up, scale it up a bit. The UV texture is a little bit messed up now, but it's fine. At least now it's not visible underneath. Good enough. So maybe a train yard, maybe something where you have to like push something to get over a gap or move something with a gear. Train yard seems like it'd be a really cool area. Like I could probably get a ton of interesting puzzles out of a train yard, so maybe I don't want to waste that on this small transitionary zone. We'll come up with something fun, though. We'll have something fun. Let's see if anybody is online that we know and trust. I don't know any of you people. Who are you? Live channels. Definitely don't know you. Why are you even being recommended to me? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I think we will skip raid tonight. Maybe next time. You know what I need to do? You know what I need to do? Is I need to grab a snapshot of people who are doing game dev stuff tonight and then just try and like look over VODs later and be like pre-screen. I need to do some pre-screening of raid targets. Slav, great timing. We're ending stream. Here's what we got. Here's our area, complete with fun graffiti. That's what we worked on tonight. Ta-da! There you go. Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it turned out great. This whole area, I love the aesthetic of like rusty industrial park, and I'm really gonna be channeling that. All right, everyone, thank you for hanging out. Had a lot of fun. It was a long work day. Peep the lizard. It was a long work day, and I was glad to get some time just doing some creative stuff. Very fun. Hope you all have a wonderful night, wonderful rest of the week. I will see you guys next time. Good night.